got the time mixed up. We live, we lit. We gotta keep it crispy clean. That's what the intro.
Never have it been made so clear.
And the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown letter. Peace.
Young
Be unto you.
TV.
Hit that like.
Hey y'all, peace, peace, peace. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about auto robots taking over the future. And we already prophesized about this, Mother Sophia Stewart, about the Matrix was first, and then a system took over the robots, and computers took over the future. And it's another movie out called Eagle Eye, where the AI or supercomputer that they built. Remember, they keep in mind they built a supercomputer in Maryland underground, and then they got IBM over in Berlin, and then they got the Summit computer. So all these computers are connected, and then you got the supercomputer in the center of the Earth that was built by the Denakals when they came. Right, so you got these fractions. Now, keep in mind the group of beings who supposedly call the plays on this planet said that if the humans didn't make it to a certain level of intelligence by a certain time, that they would have to put robots in control of the planet. And this is all game too. You gotta go back, get a movie called, I think it's Obsidious or something like that, with Tom Cruise, where these robots or this artificial intelligence want to come here and take the natural resources of the planet. Keep in mind Terminator, RoboCop, J5, what was the name of that movie with the robots? And keep in mind, like somebody on the came on the Instagram, and they said, oh yeah, because we showed them about the AI guys walking around at the games and things, right? And they said, oh yeah, well, those are humans in robot costumes. We said, all right, cool. But what they're doing is they bringing that out to see how people react to it. So when they roll the real shit out, it'll be like a normal thing, because you already, that's how they do, man. That's how they do, I'm telling you. And keep in mind, like Baba told us, when they show you something on TV or when they show you what they got, keep in mind they already 6 to 7 levels deeper than that. They already 6 to 7 levels deeper than what they're telling you on TV or what they're showing you on Instagram. They already been had that technology maybe up and above 20 years or more. And they just showing you the old shit, right? Because they don't want you to be ready, man, against the war against the machines, Terminator, and all this. We about up on that time because them beings said that they came back. Terminator said that he came back from the future from 2030 or 20 something 2029, right? So by that time, they in 4 more years, and they already got time travel technology. Don't let them fool you. They already use it to go on vacation. The billionaire elite boy. They already used the time machine to go on vacation. So they already got that. Been had it for a while now. Since probably like Albert Einstein in the paper Project Paperclip, right? With Hitler. So I'll let them fool you. So all that stuff during the movie in Terminator, they were sending these robots back to the future to stop some guy. So we coming up on that time. We coming up on a time where I think 2020, they already got flying cars already. They already got flying. You can buy your own helicopter for like $90,000. It's like a hover around craft. They got these 4 blades on it. It's called Jetson One. You can buy that craft right now for $90,000, $98,000. And you can fly around. So they already got the technology. Where we at right now is you got a certain group of beings who are here. They're saying that there's a certain amount of non-intelligence here. They got to be pretty much took out, and the other intelligence will evolve and keep going and go into the future, and that's when we'll roll out the technology. These anarchies, the one group. But we saying, nah, man, this is a past interference on the play. Right? It was a pass interference on the play. Ball should be spotted at the place of the foul, automatic first down. And when we say place of the foul, we mean type 2 civilization. Earth is at a type 2 civilization. But now they are making artificial intelligence. And keep in mind what Facebook, Instagram, and all these things was about. It was about collecting data for the supercomputer. Supercomputer collect data off of all these websites and tie it into files. And they study in the minds of the people. And they could have wiped, at this point, they could have wiped out the government and have been, because they can control the computer screens and everything and makes people look like other people and everything. They got the computer, AI got control of this, facial recognition, all that. They got cameras up everywhere. We got cameras on our phone, front and the back. You can't even take the battery out the phone. You know what I'm saying? You can't barely even want you to turn it off. And they say, oh, well, it don't matter if you turn it off. We still can record you and take pictures of it. So AI has been collecting data for about 15 years. Maybe even more than that, going back to just recording somebody's conversation when they mention certain keywords, right? So they've been going. But the AI, they loaded all that into the computer from the old form, and now the new AI is now been collecting data on everybody, including the government. And if you go watch Eagle Eye, they was making the AI was making a plan to take the government out in one fell blast. So now they getting people used to the robot shit, right? They rolling them out, bringing them to different shows. Even if you say humans dress like robots, the thing is they got humans that look way more human than robots. I mean, than the robots. They've been having an android. They showed us that in Prometheus when they had that dude, that white boy that was an android. This shit is the technology that these people got. It'll blow your mind. You can't even fathom the mind of the devil, like Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. You can't fathom the mind of the devil. And iRobot, all these movies tie in together on how the robots are now pushing in to move the humans out, right? They're gonna be faster, stronger, and they're gonna have no emotions, no emotional fake emotions. These robots, they ain't gonna care whether you human or not, or whether you black or white. They ain't gonna give a damn about that. For everybody that's listening, right? They already doing a self check, turning everything into self checkouts at the stores, and they're gonna have armed robots standing there watching you, and the robot gonna be watching through a camera too, because it's gonna be all connected. They're gonna all be all connected to this AI system, and you, as soon as you steal or do something funny, them robots gonna be on you, man. I'm telling you. And they got drones, they got guns on them where they can fly, and got automatic weapons to wipe out people. They were showing that on the Purge. They showed in Avengers years ago how they had unmanned all these different unmanned crafts, submarines, and these things of that nature. So the robot thing is already so they got AI drones they can fly and launch missiles. They got AI submarines, AI unmanned warships. So the computer got control of all that. The AI's got control of all that. The AI can turn against and take over the American military, take over whoever military who connected to the internet. These beings, they have technology like that, bro. So people saying, "Oh yeah, Young coming out, he's scaring people into." Nah, bro, we ain't out to scare you. We just telling you, we just ahead of the time. A lot of times when we put shit out, and people be saying it's crazy now, but then when when a robot got his finger in your ass, and he got police clothes on, and he telling you move along to the side, and yeah, you know, then you'll see. So the other guys, they keep in mind the guys that were running the place, they got different measures set up to where this gonna kick in if they resist. So now that they got took off, they get took off the scene and getting chased by the American military. Now they finna try to roll their military out. They took they $2 trillion military out, which has got the downloads from Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee and Terminator and RoboCop downloaded into their brain, they AI programs, and so they know all the computer, the robot can do all the kung fu moves and all of it, and twist and run and turn and distinguish. Pretty these we showed these videos, these clips. We got a lot of it on Instagram. We showing a lot of it on Instagram at this time. Yeah, but these robots, they way advanced more than what they're showing you on tapes, man. So they can look human, and they even like people that the arm and shit. They like the Steph Curry hitting shots from behind his back from full court. He doing all kind of shots, man, because he got that robotic arm. See that RoboCop arm, that super advanced arm, that $1 million arm, bro. The $1 million arm. The new advanced shit that they rolling out. And just think about it, man. It's only a matter of time before they got different cars on the field. They want to do the invasion, but I think the robot thing is their next move. The robots. I'm telling you, man. Some dude was at a Walmart and broke into the back of one of them trucks, and they had a whole bunch of robots in the back. They look like off the iRobot. They got all these different things. They ain't telling you about what they're gonna do, man. Said who? That's not him no more. You talking about Steph Curry? Yeah, they might have got rid of him completely and made him a robot. The robots is more advanced than what you think. I'm telling you, man. They look just like humans, man. They got the synthetic skin and everything, but you can't hardly tell unless you get close up on them. And it's really go back and watch Terminator, man. That by Mother Sophia Stewart, owner and maker of the Matrix and Terminator. She was already telling us about this already, about how the robots is gonna take over the future years ago. Now people were saying, man, don't be scared. We supposed to go into more technology. Yeah, we're supposed to go into more technology, but not technology where robots fucking control the whole government and take and control The robots don't have their own laws that they go by. Yeah, right. So whole militaries, man. They got whole military. They've been cooking this shit up for a minute. They got whole thousands of millions of robots. These guys. Okay, so yeah, and they able to download people memory, military guys memory into these robots. Playbooks, different strategies. A robot like the stuff that the military do, the tactics. They can download these tactics into the robots, and the robots are carried out to the T, like the flanking and you shoot while I go forward, or you shoot while I go back type of tactics that the military practice. These robots, they program them. They can program them to do all these military tactics, and they've been doing it. They've been training them for a while, like programming them for a while to fight on the battlefield. And they already rolled these test run out in Iran. I'm telling you, that's what they won't tell you, man. Where they just slaughter a whole military. These robots. They've been training them out in the desert, and been having war games. They go to these billionaire boys go to watch they military robots fight against other robots. Remember, it was a movie called what was that movie where they had the robots fighting against each other? The Rock'em Sock'em type robots. What was the name of that movie, Regina? Uh, that movie it's called Robot some Bot some, where they had the bot. They build a robot and they fight each other. When they showed you that, they was already 6 levels deeper than that. They got right now. They got right now a sport right now where people build robots and they go to arena like these little cart type drive around tank, fixed up type robots, and they crash into each other and try to destroy each other. And they find the best guy out of that, and they take technology from it. They've been doing it. They've been studying that for a minute. And China was already one of the lead producers and getting the robots really going, man. Yeah, Bot Wars. Oh, Real Steel. That's the name of it. C Rich. Real Steel. Where they fight the robots, right? So that they've been had that when they showed us that they 6 levels deeper at this time. At that time, you see what I'm saying? On the robot thing. So how do we prepare for this, man? We need a certain amount of people who be aware and not think that this shit is a joke, or that because we could be under like I said, the androids controlling the government now, man. We have reason to believe that most of the government is androids and robots, and that they are these robots are planning to police the humans, because it's not the robots that's gonna be the main guys. It's the guys that said all these humans ready to take over their planet. If they're not, we're gonna put the robots who have over a period of time collected dialogue amongst all the human mental catalog that's going on, and now they came up with an ideology and rule system where they think that they can police the humans and keep them under control and keep them from destroying the planet. Because these beings who oversee this stuff, they don't they want to keep the humans, they say, from destroying the planet. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. So they got all these robots feel like, based on the data that they collected, they can create a certain type of society where they can pretty much protect the humans. But it's really gonna turn out to, like Mother Sophia Stewart said. They know that the human body is got a magnetic force field that creates negative and positive energy, and they can use that as a battery. And so they're gonna need something to power that system, these robots, and they can need humans as human batteries. So already really going on in a higher level, but they're trying to bring it down to this level. And then what they're gonna do is these off-world beings who are the disagreeables, they're gonna come back and use robots as their cause, because they got this certain type of device, like the Iron Man type device, where they can put into the robot and they can use that robot as a body. So they'll have more bodies. They can create their own body. The robot allows them to create their own body type on this dimension, this third dimension. These robots. So it gets even deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? These off-world beings want to use robots as their, because you got to go back. And Man in Black, one scene, the dude that was taking care of the cat, this is what he said, the galaxy is on Orion's belt. The dude that was taking care of the cat, he really was driving a humanoid, driving a robot that had human face and shit. And he was a little beam, a little small beam, probably about a couple inches tall, from Aquarius inside of a dude's face. That was a robot. They also showed you on that movie with Eddie Murphy. I can't think of the name of it right now. With Eddie Murphy, it was a whole bunch of little bitty people, micro people, humans driving them around like a ship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So they already been gearing us up for it to be normal. A lot of shit gonna be normal. Flying cars, robots, robot police, right? Robot police, robot court, robot court. I mean, they ain't gonna take you to court to in front of a judge. The camera and everything gonna see you as soon as you do whatever you do. Like kind of pretty much like now. And they gonna be able to they're gonna give you your judgment right there on the side of the robot's gonna give you a judgment based off of facial recognition, all that. They can listen to your voice. Like right now, with some of the tapes we be doing, if you talk a certain way, they flag it because of the voice, the robot, the AI is listening to the algorithm of our voice, right? So that's one thing, trying to pick up the algorithm, pick up the tones and frequencies, right? And they got devices. The robot also can clone your voice, and so the robot can call somebody and talk to them, and it'll sound like you on the phone. Or they can call you and it'll sound like Obama. Like everybody voice logged. Once you start talking into the phone or call something on Instagram, they got your voice logged. They can clone your voice to the T. They've been doing it. I'm telling you, man. He said humans versus robots. He got paid to see that. Yeah, that'll be devastating, man. We can win if we stick together. But the robots, I think it's a couple years out. But now they're trying to get us, like I say, used to it. And they're gonna want to have this out before 2030. I'm thinking 2029 because 2030 is their last. That's it. 2030. That's it for them. So they got to put whatever they pull off in between now and 2029. So but one of their major moves, and they talking about it a lot. Like I say, is the robot move, right? The robots, the RoboCops, and the Terminators, beings, hitmans. Imagine if you had a robot that said that, okay, this person's got to go because they're a bad influence to the system, and then a robot come out to hunt you down like Terminator. How you gonna get away? How you gonna fight that? Now they did. You had to have another Terminator to protect the guy. You had to have your own robots to fight against their robots. I'm telling you, man, that's how we beat them. We got to create our own robots. I'm telling you, robots that are hijack theirs and reprogram them. Be smart enough to reprogram them, because all they is a program and satellite, and they got to have some kind of signal. These bots got to have some kind of signal, so we can figure out how to disconnect that signal, and then take control and put them under our signal, and then we'll be running the game. So we're gonna be keeping that in mind too as well. It's the last starfighter. Yeah, so we just wanted to bring that to you, man. We're gonna be coming back probably at 8:30 tonight. and bringing you some more heat. But we're gonna probably have pictures and things on that one because we're gonna be doing it off the laptop. We just wanted to give you a quick update on the new shit that's rolling out, man. Like, you know, we've been talking this right here, Robot Take Over the World Part 2. On Part 1, if you go back and scroll down and watch Part 1, which we put out probably like a year and a half ago, we actually show you videos, clips of what they got. And they were 60 levels deeper than that, like we said. So we just wanted to point that out for you. So we're gonna be getting up out of here, man. We're gonna keep them short and snappy. Peace. If you want to show us some love, man, we got the Cash App pinned it. Send us $1, $2, whatever you got, man. That'll help us out. And hit that like, hit that subscribe button. And we love you all. We'll be back. Peace. Badu.